E-commerce website essentials. Level up your online store. Welcome to the ultimate guide to transforming your online business. Hey everyone, ready to take your e-commerce game to the next level? And no, this isn't one of those weird, deep fake things. This is the real deal, folks. I actually hired Ryan Reynolds to write this script. Yes, you heard that right. The man, the myth, the legend. Why? Because if you're gonna learn about e-commerce, who better to learn from than the merc with a mouth himself? He's got the wit and the wisdom, except, me. I'm the e-commerce guy, not him. But hey, a little star power never hurts, right? So buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to dive headfirst into the wild world of e-commerce. It's going to be a thrilling ride. We'll be breaking down the essential elements of a killer online store, the kind that'll have your customers throwing their money at the screen. From design to functionality, we've got it all covered. Figuratively, of course. We're not liable for any cracked monitors, but seriously, your store will be irresistible. Get ready to take notes, because by the time we're done, you'll be armed with enough knowledge to make Jeff Bezos sweat, or at least reconsider his strategies. Okay, maybe not sweat, but at least raise an eyebrow. Let's do this. Your journey to e-commerce greatness starts now. User-friendly interface. Don't make them pull a Van Damme. First up, we're talking user interface. It's the first thing your customers see and interact with. Think of it like the layout of your store. A cluttered store drives customers away, while a well-organized one invites them in. You want it to be so easy to navigate, even your grandma could find the checkout button. Simplicity is key. No one wants to feel like they're trapped in a Bloodsport montage, just trying to buy a pair of socks. Frustration leads to abandonment. Keep it clean, keep it simple, and for the love of all that is holy, make sure your search bar actually works. A functional search bar is a lifesaver. Clear menus, intuitive design, and a logical flow. These are your weapons in the fight against customer frustration. They make the shopping experience enjoyable. Remember, a happy customer is a buying customer. Satisfaction leads to loyalty and repeat business. And a confused customer, well, they're probably off to complain on Twitter. Negative reviews can harm your reputation, and trust me, you don't want to be on the receiving end of that. Bad reviews can spread like wildfire. Mobile responsiveness, because phones are the new black. Next up, mobile responsiveness. Let's face it, folks, we live in a world ruled by tiny, pocket-sized computers. These devices have become an essential part of our daily lives, from checking emails to shopping online and even managing our schedules. If your website doesn't look good on a phone, you might as well be selling rotary phones. Remember those? Big, clunky, and totally out of place in today's fast-paced world. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Vintage is in, right? But seriously, your website needs to be modern and sleek. Anyway, make sure your site scales seamlessly across all devices, whether it's a phone, tablet, or laptop. Your site should look and function perfectly. No one wants to be pinching and zooming like they're trying to decipher ancient hieroglyphics just to read your product descriptions. It's frustrating and can drive potential customers away. Responsive design is key here, people. It's not just a trend, it's a necessity in today's digital age. It's like having a website that can morph into any form it needs to, like some kind of e-commerce T-1000. But hopefully less murdery. Adaptability is the name of the game. High-quality product images. A picture's worth 1,000. Sales? Now we're talking my language visuals. Listen, your product photos are the online equivalent of curb appeal. They're the first impression, the bait that lures customers in. So, make them count. We're talking high-resolution, professionally lit, drool-worthy images that showcase your products in all their glory. Think glamour shots, but for your merchandise. Multiple angles, zoom functionality, maybe even a little 360-degree spin action. Go the extra mile. Remember, people can't physically touch your products online, so your photos are their only window into what they're buying. Chapter 4. Secure payment. Gateways. Don't make it rain credit card numbers. Okay, time to get serious for a minute. Security is non-negotiable, people. You're dealing with people's hard-earned cash here, so you better make sure their data is locked down tighter than Fort Knox. Offer a variety of trusted payment gateways, the kind with all those fancy security badges and encryption protocols. You know, the stuff that makes hackers cry themselves to sleep at night. And for the love of all that is digital, make sure your checkout process is smooth and painless. No one wants to jump through hoops like they're auditioning for the circus just to give you their money. Chapter 5. Customer reviews and testimonials. Social proof is the new superhero. You know what's more persuasive than any marketing campaign? Real people singing your praises. Customer reviews and testimonials are like gold dust, my friends. Encourage your happy customers to leave glowing reviews. Showcase those testimonials like they're trophies, because let's be honest, they kind of are. People trust other people, even if they've never met them. It's this weird social phenomenon, but hey, we can use it to our advantage, so let those 5-star reviews shine. Chapter 6. Fast loading speed, because ain't nobody got time for that. We live in a world of instant gratification. If your website takes longer to load than it takes to microwave a burrito, you've already lost them. Optimize those images, streamline your code, and invest in a decent hosting service. A fast-loading website is crucial for user experience, and it can even boost your SEO rankings. Remember, in the online world, speed is king. Unless we're talking about internet speeds in certain parts of the world. Then, well, it's more like speed is that snail that occasionally wins races against toddlers. You know the ones. Chapter 7. Effective SEO Practices. Be the Beyoncé of search results. Last but not least, we need to talk about SEO, search engine optimization. It's how you get your website to show up on the first page of Google, which is basically the digital equivalent of having a prime spot on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Keyword research, on-page optimization, backlinking, it's a whole thing. But trust me, it's worth it. Because when it comes to online visibility, you want to be the Beyoncé, not the one-hit wonder nobody remembers. So, do your research, hire an expert if you have to, and watch your website climb those search engine rankings. So there you have it, folks. The essential elements of an e-commerce website that's destined for greatness. Remember, building a successful online store takes time, effort, and maybe a little bit of caffeine. But with the right tools and strategies, you'll be well on your way to dominating the digital marketplace. Now go forth and conquer the e-commerce world. And if you ever need a refresher, you know where to find me. Or, just rewatch this video. I'm not going anywhere, except maybe to get a chimichanga. This script writing business is hungry work. Check out our website for more at www.bridgeweb.ca.